Hello everybody, Liz Odwalo for Lapis Lazuli. Here at Lapis Lazuli, we always say Jesus is our firm foundation. He is our strength, guys. He is the one who makes us who we are. He is the one who sustains us. And I think for me, that's just it. That's all I need to know every single morning as I wake up, every single year. As the year begins, I'm like, man, that I have Jesus in my life. I know him. I have a relationship with him. That's it, guys. So thank you so much that you could join me today as I get to talk about secrets to keep in 2023. I do not know what you're going through. All I know is that it's been a long time. We are in a new year. Even if it's in the 20th of January, it is still a new year, and we thank God for sustaining us. We thank God for his love, his amazing abundance. I think for me, every single day, those are the things that keeps me going. And so as I was thinking, as I'm starting and I've been setting my goals. I'm still in the process of setting goals because personally for me, I think it takes long, to set goals. But there are 5 things that I thought that are secrets to keep in 2023, things to keep us going, things, values to pursue in 2023. Now, the first secret to keep in 2023 is to be grateful and content. And I think if you are not new in this channel, you've heard me talk about this because personally for me, this is my personal conviction. I feel like gratitude and contentment is what makes us keep going, is what allows us to experience what God has for us. Being grateful for the simple things in life. I love 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 16. Those of you who follow us or who follow me know that one of my convictions is that the word of God is powerful and effective. It is what keeps me going. It's what keeps us going, guys. And so 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 16 is one of those scripture I love. When Paul was talking about being joyful always, pray continually. And the last part says, give thanks in all circumstances. I think for me, this is one of those scriptures that this year I want it to define me. I want to be a woman who is joyful always. And they say that being joyful, there is even a difference between being joyful and happy, because happiness sometimes is determined by circumstances. There are times we find ourselves in circumstances that we can't be happy. But it's saying that joy is something, it's a choice that we make, that no matter the situation that we find ourselves, we will be joyful, we will be happy, we will be joyful, actually not happy. We might not be happy always, but we can be joyful always. Being joyful and giving thanks in all circumstances. So I do not know what are the circumstances that you're facing right now. I know that there are many things that are happening in life. Many things. Sometimes you even think about them. They're just too much. Even when you start watching the news, it's just too much. But to know that, what? I can still be joyful. Why? And I think for me, as I was thinking, why is it that I need to be joyful always? Because the Lord is on his throne. Because Jesus is my firm foundation. Because Jesus is the Lord of my life. That is what keeps me going. And people who have learned the secret of contentment and gratitude for the simple things in life, things that we easily take for granted, things like life, being alive today. Do you know, guys, none of us applied to be alive today. And even if we did, as in, we don't have to be alive. It is such a joy, such a privilege to be alive. I can't even express it. I can't even say it. But it is amazing that we are alive today. Health, being healthy, the fact that I'm not in pain, the fact that I can sleep at night and sleep the whole night, the fact that I am well, the fact that I can see, I can talk, I can, my organs are fine, I can breathe, I keep talking about this in this channel, where we learn to breathe and just experience, air, fresh air, nature, the fact that we can experience nature, we can see, we can enjoy things available around us. There are things that are available. Okay, I know that sometimes there are things that are not available, but honestly speaking, there are things that are so available. Things like hearing the birds of the air chirping and just listening to those birds. Things like walking in a park, enjoying the texture of the flowers. Nobody needs to pay any money, to just touch a flower and feel the texture and just enjoy that, listening to those birds, walking in a park, walking in a beach, if you're somewhere near a beach, whatever it is that is nature that is provided. Those are things to be grateful for. Just sitting at on your house or walking around your neighborhood and just seeing people. Those are things that we cannot take for granted. Godliness and contentment is of great gain. That's according to 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 6. Paul discovered the secret, and he said that whether well fed or without or hungry, I have learned the secret of contentment. I have learned to be happy. I have learned to be joyful. I have learned to appreciate life for what it is, for what it brings, So number one secret is be grateful and content. My number two, a secret that we need to keep this year in 2023 is to practice kindness. Practice kindness in 2023. Decide that, this year I just want to be kind to people. I want to just say hello to people. I want to pass kindness, a kind gesture. I want to say hello. I want to say thank you. I want to, to feel people feel seen and accepted. We'll talk about it as we continue. But I think for me, it's just being kind. But one of the things I have realized, it's so easy for me. Like now, for me this year, one of the things I'm working on is to be kind to people, but learn to be kind to self. Do you know, it's so easy for us to be kind to everyone. Be very good to everyone. Build people. Tell them how awesome they are, but not be kind to yourself. What we tell ourselves determine whether we are kind to ourselves or unkind. Let's give ourselves credit. When you've done something good, tell yourself, wow, Liz, that was nice. You did it well. You did it well. If it's a character you're working on and maybe it's even just as simple, notice the simple progress and appreciate yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. Say something positive. Look at the beauty. Don't tell yourself negative things, because those things, they destroy us. So this year, 2023, we are saying we are going to be kind to ourselves. Number three, let's give back. Let's learn to give back. Everyone in this world has something to give. There is something, many times I've realized it's so easy for me to think, what is in there for me? How can people encourage me? But I have learned all the times I've been very self-focused and thinking about what to get or how can people be there for me? How can people encourage me? Those are the times I've been the most frustrated, and those are the times that I feel like I didn't grow. But the times that I would leave, even home, like for example, even in church, go to church and feel like, man, today, how am I going to encourage somebody? Who needs my encouragement? Who needs something that I have that they can be able to appreciate more than even me? There is always something you can give to somebody. It can be an encouragement. It can be finances, if you have. It can be a word that somebody just needs to hear. It can be a listening ear that you just listen to them. You might not even have all the solutions, but you listen to them. There is always something we can give. Sometimes all we do is to acquire. I have seen that it's so easy for me to just keep getting, buy a new dress, buy a new what, but I can actually give somebody else something, so this year, there is always someone who lives with half of what you have, and they would appreciate if you would give back. So who is it that you need to give back to? What is it that you need to give back? That one, I'm leaving it for you to think through. The fourth secret to keep this year is to learn. My motto is always be learning, ABL. I learned it from somebody somewhere one day, and I think it's always been my motto. I believe in learning a new skill, learning a new thing, learning a new, just always be learning something. Life is about learning, and that's how we grow. Don't just be okay with an okay person. Just don't be an okay, whatever it is that you're doing, learn. If you're in school, make sure that you're learning. Make sure that you're giving your best. Make sure that you learn as simple as just cooking. That maybe this year I want to learn a new menu, or new, this month I want to learn this. I want to learn a new style. I want to learn how to braid the hair, or I want to see how I can be able to listen to people. What is the skill that you need to learn this year? What is the skill? What is it that you need to learn this year? Maybe it's to drive. I have seen some of my friends learning how to drive. It's just been exciting and encouraging to see people learning and growing and growing. So learn. And then the last thing is enjoy life. Honestly, I think I have said many things, but I believe this one more than anything else. Okay. I know that the rest are very important, but one thing that I know is enjoying life. Take life easy and just enjoy. Know that Jesus came that we may have life to the full. And I think I've talked about this. I can never overemphasize. Learn to smile. Learn to raise your head and bring out your chest outside. Let's not just feel sorry for ourselves. Be apologetic even about existing. Let's be proud of who we are. Let's enjoy life. Enjoy who you are. Enjoy your personality. And don't compare yourself with people. You are a unique being. God looks at you and is proud of what He made in you. You are the daughter of the Most High God. What else would make me leave this world feeling sorry for myself, and yet I belong to the Most High God? Let us enjoy life. On the point of learning, let's read books. Let's read. Let's learn. Let's just, even as you watch videos, learn. Just learn and enjoy life. 5 things, 5 secrets to do this year. Ta-da! Bye, everyone. Love you all. Please subscribe if you've not subscribed.